Oh, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So this was on a video that I did stitch for with Nurse Jackie. Interesting enough, that is her name. Love it, Nurse Jackie. And who is doing a PSA, public service announcement for nurses, specifically those going to Florida, talking about the endorsement process and the recent changes. And I'm touching on a little bit what she talks about. And I haven't had the chance to research this, but I have been involved as an expert with some of she's talking about the Operation Nightingale cases where there were some nurses, not all, and it was not only RNs, it was LPNs who allegedly were paying for their degrees. Now, again, not all of them were doing this, and this does transition over COVID. Like she touches on as well, there were some very poor practices across the United States, not just in Florida, that did transpire because every state governor did have to turn over the in-person clinicals, to her point, which led to some of these, again, I've seen this, now it's all, some of the stuff's coming to fruition, poor practices. So I'm going to swing back to this comment that says it is a huge deal if you misrepresent yourself. You're absolutely right. It is against the law to misrepresent yourself as a nurse, to call yourself a nurse, to say that word if you do not hold a current license where you meet the criteria for that. And that is a protected word in 33 states. And then I'm just going to bore you with Texas, and where it talks about, and she's spot on, the use of the word nurse, as well as what's prohibited. So this is under subchapter J, section 301.451, certain prohibited practices. Reading right from one of my books, remember, it's not just mine, anyone's. This is the Nurse Practice Act in my own state. I just have a hard edition of it. So it goes on to say, a person may not, one, sell, fraudulently obtain, or fraudulently furnish a nursing diploma, license, renewal, license, or record. Two, assist another person in selling, fraudulently obtaining, or fraudulently furnishing a nursing diploma, license, renewal, license, or record. Three, practice nursing under a diploma, license, or record that was A, obtained unlawfully or fraudulently, or B, signed or issued unlawfully or under false representation, or four, practice nursing in a period in which the person's license is suspended or revoked. And then let's move on to 301.4515, certain or use of the certain nursing titles. Unless the person is practicing under the delegated authority of a registered nurse or otherwise authorized by the state or federal law, a person may not use, in connection with the person's name, one, the title nurse aide, nurse assistant, or nurse technician, or two, any other similar title. And then I'm just going to read further on down under grounds for discipline, 301.452, and you know that is grounds for discipline. Use of a nursing license, diploma, or permit, or the transcript of such a document that has been fraudulently purchased, issued, counterfeited, or materially altered. So that's number 5. Impersonating or acting, 6, as a proxy for another person in a license examination required under section 301.23 or 301.225. So I thought that was interesting as well. No one can even sit for your test. We already knew that, but there's specific language under that. So this got really long, but yes, you cannot misuse that word, and you cannot obtain a degree through fraudulent practices. That is also crossing over to some criminal conduct as well. I'm not going to bore you with all those details, but to your point, yes, it is absolutely illegal to use the word nurse. It is protected in 33 states. Know your rules and regulations, nurses. You can always reach out to me, Advocate Maggie. Like, follow, share, folks.